What is the first thing you think of when you hear the word disability? According to the World Health Organization, more than 1 billion people in the world and about 15% of the global population have a disability. According to the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, or CRPD, persons with disabilities include those who have long-term physical, mental, intellectual, or sensory impairments, which in interaction with various barriers may hinder their full and effective participation in society on an equal basis with others. Many private sectors and companies have not created an inclusive work environment for people with disabilities. Lack of knowledge about disability needs is one of the factors why some companies still do not create an inclusive work environment. Therefore, companies need to understand what the needs of people with disabilities are. Before getting into that, companies need to know each type of disability, because each type of disability has different needs. There are many types of disabilities, but according to the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, or CRPD, disabilities are divided into 4 types: long-term physical, mental, intellectual, and sensory impairments. Sensory disability is a disturbance in one of the functions of the 5 senses, including blind, deaf, and/or speech disabilities. The blind are people who have visual accuracy of less than 6/60 after correction or have no vision at all. Deafness and speech disability are terms that refer to conditions of loss of hearing function and/or speech function, whether caused by birth, accident, or disease. Physical disability is the disruption of movement functions. Physical disabilities can be present from birth or as a result of accidents, illnesses, and side effects of medical treatment. Some types of physical disabilities include amputation, paralysis, paraplegia, stroke, disability due to leprosy, and cerebral palsy. Intellectual disability can be characterized by IQ levels below the average standard, difficulty of processing information, limitations in communication, socializing, and sensitivity to the environment. Some types of intellectual disabilities are Down syndrome, cretinism, microcephaly, macrocephaly, and scapocephaly. Mental disabilities are disorders of thought, emotion, and behavior, including psychosocial functions such as schizophrenia, bipolar, depression, anxiety, personality disorders, and developmental disabilities that affect social interaction skills, such as autism and hyperactivity. Multiple disabilities can be experienced once, multiple times, or repeatedly over a long period of time, minimum 6 months and/or permanent, and is determined by health professionals. People with multiple disabilities are individuals with 2 or more types of disabilities, including deaf and hearing impaired disabilities. Sensory disability. Providing specially modified equipment such as a special keyboard adapted for someone with arthritis, or a phone customized for someone with hearing loss. Making signs easier to read. For example, you can complement written signs with pictures and visual signs. Providing the guiding blocks on company sidewalks. Installation of information board in Braille. Installation of audible signages or announcements. Removal of any protruding objects and sufficient walking space for safe walking. Providing sign language interpreter. Providing computers with screen reading software to accommodate the blind person. Physical disability. Widening doorways and making doors automatically open and close to allow a wheelchair to pass through easily. Replacing steps with ramps. moving light switches and doorknobs to a level that considers difficult-to-reach persons, providing accessible toilet facilities for employees with disability, setting up handrails to help people with disabilities use small stairs, for example, 1 or 2 steps, providing a larger car park in your customer or staff parking space reserved for use by blue badge holders, providing lift for people with disabilities, intellectual disability, therapy service, talent development facilities, flexibility in working hours, time for relaxation, mental disability, providing rehabilitation and consultation services, providing special needs such as medicines, providing flexibility in working hours, providing time for relaxation. The physical features of your company can create barriers that can put people with disabilities at a substantial disadvantage. Therefore, companies should inquire about the needs of workers with disabilities and provide them with comfort and safety while working. In this video, we invite companies to provide an inclusive work environment for people with disabilities and provide what they need. Are you with us?